Hi, welcome to Dixie's Storytime world. Let's join Alba, the Axolotl, on a fun fashion adventure. When disaster strikes, can a friend help save the show? Let's read along and find out in the Creative Axolotl. This story takes place near Mexico City. Later that day, as Alba left home, she saw her friend Azul. I love your jacket, said Azul. Thanks, said Alba. I made it myself. I really like your bag. Azul blushed. Thanks, he said. He wanted to tell Alba that it was also something he'd made himself, but he wasn't sure it was good enough. The next day, Alba bumped into Tonya, who complimented her dress. Thank you, said Alba. I could make one for you if you'd like. Yes, please, said Tonya. That's so kind. You should open a shop. For days, Alba thought about what Tonya had said. My own shop would be a dream come true, she thought as she wrote down some ideas. With a plan in place, Alba found the perfect spot for her shop and got to work making clothes to fill it. Hours turned into days, which turned into weeks, until eventually everything was finally ready. The next morning, Alba couldn't believe that there were already customers waiting to come inside her shop. Welcome, she announced. To celebrate the grand opening, I'll be throwing a fashion show. Tickets are available now. That afternoon, Alba was delighted to see her friend Azul. I love your headband, smiled Alba. Oh, thanks, said Azul. Again, he wanted to tell Alba that it was something he'd made himself, but he wasn't sure it was good enough. For the next few days, Alba worked hard, choosing her favorite designs and creating a very special outfit for the finale of the fashion show. She wanted it to be a showstopper. She cut and sewed and threaded until finally it was ready. It was the best thing Alba had ever made, and she was thrilled with it. Soon the lake was buzzing with excitement about the fashion show. Everyone was talking about it. The Daily Bubble came out to interview Alba, and she even appeared on the front page of Toad Times. The day of the fashion show quickly came around. Everything was ready. All the outfits were finished. The models were eager to go, and there was a huge crowd of creatures waiting for the show to start. Welcome to my first ever fashion show, said Alba. The crowd cheered as the show began, and the models started to parade down the runway. At the front, Azul gazed in awe at all the gorgeous designs. Alba nipped backstage to prepare the outfit for the grand finale, but she got a huge shock when she saw a duck pecking at it. Shoo! She cried, making the startled duck rip the dress as it swam away. Alba began to cry as she looked at her ruined masterpiece. Meanwhile, the audience waited, but nothing was happening on stage. Azul decided to go and check on his friend. Are you okay? Asked Azul. Alba told him what had happened. Azul thought for a moment, then reached inside his bag. I have something you could use to cover the rip, he said nervously. I wanted to tell you that I also make things myself, but I wasn't sure they were good enough. Why wouldn't they be? Asked Alba kindly. Because your designs are much better than mine, said Azul. Azul handed Alba a shiny brooch he had made. This is more than good enough, exclaimed Alba. It's perfect for the finale. Azul couldn't stop grinning as the model pranced down the runway wearing Alba's dress, which now featured his beautiful design. Afterwards, Alba walked on stage and took a bow. I'm so excited to introduce a talented new designer, she announced as she gestured for Azul to join her. Azul stepped onto the stage and beamed as the audience went wild. It was the fashion show of Alba's dreams. Her own hard work was being showcased alongside her friend's marvelous creation. They made the perfect team. From then on, Alba's shop didn't only sell her own designs, Azul's fabulous accessories also filled the shelves. They were proud to share what they had made with everyone in the lake, and together they couldn't have been happier to be doing what they loved. Kids, let's have a look at some axolotl facts. They can breathe through their gills, lungs, and their skin. And do you know that they can regrow some of their body parts if they get damaged? The pink and white ones are very rare in the wild. That means you'd be very, very super, super lucky if you do manage to see one. And they're also nocturnal, which means that they're most active at nighttime. And they can make their skin lighter or darker to help them camouflage. The wild axolotls can only be found in lakes and canals around Mexico City. Thank you, kids, for listening and learning. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye for now.